everybody. You guys having a good night? Enjoying the Falls Church Distillery, all the great beverages that they have available here are just amazing. Plus, all the people here are amazing people. I happen to know because I was just talking to someone and they're all great. Everyone here is awesome. And Mike is awesome for hosting this open mic. Open mic Mike. So I'm going to share with you guys some poetry and hip-hop music. My name is Jon Eyye. It's Jon space EYE. I also do graffiti art, so you can go to Google me and you can find my graffiti art online, and you can see me doing kinds of art and music on YouTube. So here's a song about my mind state. I'm always vibing and rhyming, but I vibe most by myself. The conversations are more real than any I've ever felt. I'm crafting images to tell. This art is free, I got nothing to sell. I go out at night to see the sights. I step into the light to find inspiration to write my mind on a second thought. So I approach a crowd and talk to explain about my art and how my rhymes climb tall. Taller than beanstalks, this is my spot. I do graffiti and take shots, just the trend in which I'm caught. Maybe it's because I'm self-taught. I walk this talk, I know my way round in the dark. Got myself started, looking for partners and connections. Can you point me in the direction of those accepting of messages? And if that doesn't exist, then tell me how you is, what weighs you down, and of what does it consist? I want to listen. Maybe I can help you by sharing something I've written. Just let me know if you might ever have a chance. You go ahead and dance, I'll just stay making glances. I fancy the light, most peculiar. I steer clear of the regular scenes. I'd rather be with the water and leaves. I'm caught up in these thoughts. And if I don't respond, it's not because of your nods, because I'm too far gone. When will we realize we are living in disguise? I have nothing left to hide, so I sit by myself and vibe. It's just the first step to being cognizant on the righteous path. We all have to be honest with it. These promises are given, trust me, I intend to keep. We may be awake now, but we all fall asleep. Put these memories deep. I have much more for you to keep. Come with me, come my way. I will never leave you astray. I don't have to act cool, I'll just play the fool. Cause then I can just do what I'm used to and stay true and observant. The light I shine is banned by what the words meant. The most pertinent verses, I preserve them and conserve them until the world has earned them. I'm certain we'll find our way. It might not be today or tomorrow, but when you find the light, others will follow. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. It's all about just expressing the vibe, mind states, I was just thinking about the things that inspire me to write. And then the type of mind state I'm in when I'm writing. People ask what it's like to be a poet. How'd I get my start? I'm just a regular person expressing my art through words. But the words find me. I took them away nice and neat until I find the time to speak. You know me, you know my flow is neat and I go complete. You'll notice me as I roam the streets. The breezy leaves on my bonus season. The reason for procedures, performing at my leisure. The pain reliever, striking like a cleaver. My rhymes thrill and spill meters. So leave your bill here, it's on me. No ghostwriter, it's on me. I can rap for 3 days and still bomb beats into smithereens. I'm coming up like a submarine up from underneath. Taking off like a balloon in the autumn breeze. Believe me, I can express any sentiment, any concept I wish to represent, any vigorous picture, predicate, any particular preference I can articulate into sentences. And I don't just mention it, I shine a light from the precipice to guide your ascent to this through these messages. I lay it out in the studio when I send it in. I lay it out in the studio when I send it in. I send it in, I sent it in. People ask what it's like to be a poet, how'd I get my start? I'm just a regular person expressing my art through words. The words find me, I took them away nice and neat until I find the time to speak. Come down to my level, it sounds a bit better when you knew me when I said it. I read this article one time, it reminded me to shine, it reminded me to rhyme, it reminded me to climb, it reminded me to be everything I am, it reminded me to stand for every cause that I can, it reminded me to land humble and not to stumble, keep steady through the rumble, stay rough and tumble, everything crumbles, no need to grumble, remaining humble. I realized it wasn't an article I read, but something I already said. The eyes of the people I've helped motivates me to write the stories I tell. The eyes of the people I've helped, the eyes of the people I've helped motivates me to write these stories I tell, these stories I tell. People ask what it's like to be a poet, how'd I get my start? I'm just a regular person expressing my art through words. The words find me, I tuck them away nice and neat until I find the time to speak. What is my cause and my purpose? If I got paid what I deserved, if they told me I was worth it, that I'd earn it, I'd rather be alone and keep working. No team or lab, just a pencil, a pad, and a phone with an open tab to write down these thoughts that I have. I do this for me, to feel complete, that these words will repeat available to me. I don't care if it's received, I'll just keep writing and reading until I believe it's enough to make a difference. Then I'll step up in front of the whole world and spin it. My true goal is to inspire people to keep living. People keep learning and will inspire you to earn happiness with yourself. The happiness you can tell about and share and know it's there. Close your eyes and feel this energy I'm sending is real. It's hard to describe, but if I find the right words, I can bring it alive. That's why I write. I do it every night in a journal or a mic. I find myself in the language and lose myself in the music. I found myself in the language and lost myself in the music. In fact, quite often I do. I connect with every verse that I disperse. I want to make myself heard and change the world through these words. But I wanted to show you first. I wanted to show you first. Appreciate it. How many songs should I do? 25? We all want to learn from other people, what other people have to say. We're all learning constantly through conversation. I'm expanding my vision by observing the hidden, being open to the missing. I want you to see it beyond the image, beyond the limits, beyond conditions, beyond restrictions, beyond incentives. Look into my soul, beyond the message, beyond the method which I sent it, beyond the way I said it. Look into my soul, beyond my essence. Look beyond my essence. You don't seem to understand the position which I'm sitting in, but this chance I won't get again. I have to have these things said, I have to have these songs sent, I have to mean what I meant, so I don't repeat what I said as my words spread, either straight for your heart or over your head, either straight from the start or over some bread. My words bring peace over the threats. It may take a whole night or only a set. It may take my whole life and every breath. It may take my whole might in every sense. These words that I write, I hope that you get when they look over my life. I hope these are left. When they look over my life, I hope these are left. I hope these are left. I hope these are left. I'm expanding my vision by observing the hidden, being open to the missing. I want you to see it beyond the image, beyond the limits, beyond conditions, beyond restrictions, beyond incentives. Look into my soul, beyond the message, beyond the method which I sent it, beyond the way I said it. Look into my soul, beyond my essence. Look beyond my essence, look beyond my essence, beyond connections, beyond contestants, beyond the stresses, beyond the relevance, beyond the streets, beyond the residences, beyond MCs, beyond resemblance. Look into my eyes, but not beyond this evidence. I want to expand my vision, beyond recognition, beyond recognizance. I want to see into the hearts of my opposites and find a common position in which to talk and listen with common sense. Beyond the condescending, I want to see the art, beyond the composition. I want to see our heart's truths come into fruition. I want to speak to you like it's my true mission. I want to see more people come in to listen. I want to hear your ideas too, so spit it. Your mind's deepest thoughts I'd love to visit. If I can see through your eyes, it can expand my vision. If I can see through your eyes, it can expand my vision. If I can see through your eyes, it can expand my vision. I'm on the shoulders of giants, but stand with us. I'm expanding my vision by observing the hidden, being open to the missing. I want you to see it beyond the image, beyond the limits, beyond conditions, beyond restrictions, beyond incentives. Look into my soul, beyond the message, beyond the method which I sent it, beyond the way I said it. Look into my soul, beyond my essence. Look beyond my essence. I want you to look beyond my essence. I want you to look deep into every sentence. The narrative essay of my verbal progression speaks beyond the procession, beyond the commencement. The essence we seek comes from beyond my collection. The essence we seek comes from a deeper connection. The methods in which I speak is merely its reflections. The methods in which I speak is merely its reflections. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. You want to do one and then I can hop back up? Oh yeah?